Passionate, punchy, and partisan. Here's how Karoline Leavitt became one of the most powerful PRs.
Good afternoon, everybody.
In the world.
How are you? Nice live shot.
Karoline Leavitt became the youngest ever White House press secretary when Donald Trump picked her for the job after winning November's presidential election. USA! At just 27, she is playing a key role in how Trump's decisions are communicated to the world. But rarely seen footage uncovered by the Telegraph appears to show how she shifted her views on key issues. In this 2017 clip, a teenage Leavitt spoke at St. Anselm College about the importance of a peaceful transfer of power between presidents.
Everyone can expect the peaceful transfer of power in this country. That's what makes America so great.
She's since claimed repeatedly that the 2020 election was stolen, as Trump argues, despite a lack of apparent evidence.
Do you believe Donald Trump won on the 3rd of November?
Absolutely.
And appearing to delete tweets praising Mike Pence and the police who defended the Capitol during the January 6th riots. In this 2022 interview, Leavitt criticised Joe Biden's use of executive orders at the start of his term.
On day one of this administration, Joe Biden took executive action, which you could question the constitutionality of that, right? His executive order to cancel the Keystone Pipeline.
But on the first day of his presidency, Biden signed just 9 executive orders. Trump, her boss, signed 3 times as many in his first 24 hours in power, a trend which has since been praised by her, his new press secretary. During Trump's first presidency, Leavitt was still at university, and in terms of republicanism, he's all she's really known. Let's go back to that 2017 interview to see her defend his controversial travel ban.
I mean, citizens that are in this country right now, this order doesn't necessarily affect them. It's only for 90 days, so that's where I'm a little confused as to why there's such an uproar over this. I mean, do you think that it's just the negative mindset that people have about Trump that's making people so upset about this?
She said this about Ukraine in 2022, after the House of Representatives approved a new aid package.
So in 3 months, we've given $54 billion to Ukraine. That's more than we've given to any country around the world for the entire fiscal year of 2020.
But on the whole, her positions mirror those of her boss, anti-immigration, pro-business, and pro-arms. Politically, she's been made in Trump's image, sharing allegations that remain unproven.
There was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza.
But while Leavitt appears to mimic Trump, maybe the opposite is true too. Trump recently delayed a ban on TikTok, having used the platform to attract young voters during the presidential election.
I won youth by 34 points. There are those that say that TikTok had something to do with that.
Leavitt has successfully used social media for a long time, and she regularly posts video updates to her online profiles. She used her first appearance as Trump's spokesperson at White House press briefing to say that non-traditional media will be given access to the room in future.
It is a fact that Americans are consuming their news media from various different platforms, especially young people. And as the youngest press secretary in history, thanks to President Trump, I take great pride in opening up this room.
Leavitt is married to Nicholas Riccio, a businessman who is 32 years her senior. They had their first child last year, but her maternity leave didn't last long. Trump was shot just 3 days after Leavitt gave birth, and she decided to return to work immediately. The president will expect that kind of loyalty forever, but are the first cracks already appearing between them? Trump has controversially suggested that 2 million Palestinians should be moved out of Gaza, but Leavitt then claimed in an apparent contradiction that they would only be displaced temporarily rather than permanently. She also said that no US tax dollars would be spent in the reconstruction effort, despite Trump saying that the US will take over the Gaza Strip. He said, "We'll own it." Karoline Leavitt is in a powerful position, but a precarious one. Working with Donald Trump is always a delicate balance between keeping him happy and keeping the show on the road. During his first term, the president got through 5 press secretaries. She'll be wondering how long her term in office is going to last.